Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Mystical. So we are here today. We're doing something a little bit different that we haven't done. Me and my sister thought this would be like a good idea. But anyways, I built this lovely lilac canopy manor. It's like a treehouse mansion, pretty much. I do have the full speed build also up on my YouTube. So go ahead and check that out if you guys want to watch it being built. And if that isn't for you, then stay along and watch it be furnished. We're probably gonna do maybe this whole section here, like this whole section right here in this video. So it might be a three-parter, but I figured why not just have like a little chit chat and sit and chat and um build some, I mean, not build, but like decorate, because why not? I have never done this before. I've never sat and just decorated with you guys. I usually just um, do it all on a speed build, but I figured we could go with something a little bit different. This mailbox keeps moving every time that I put it down here. Um, and also, just to let you guys know too, is that this house is fully functional. Like I've tried everything. I've tried the pool, this little seating area over here. They've they're able to use it. They're able to use everything in this house. I made sure it was possible. Also, for my tree houses, I make sure that the trees aren't in your way when you're playing either, because that annoys me, and I figured that probably annoys some other people too. But anyways, welcome to Lilac Canopy Manor. Here we go. So let's go ahead and give a little tour. So you go down here. This is the very first floor of it. This can be like the living room. This is gonna be like the bathroom, and then this is gonna be like a mud room. We go upstairs, and we're gonna have like the kitchen, the dining room. We're gonna have like the art studio because I'm thinking like a little artsy family. We're gonna have like some kids and stuff. I think we're gonna make two kids' bedrooms, which will be over there. But so that's gonna be like the little artsy area. And then on the way top floor, this is gonna be like the master suite, like the where the parents sleep. Now, I know this build gets a little weird, but it's like stuff I haven't done before, so I figured why not. So then if you go through this door or up these stairs, you will have, I haven't mapped these out of like how I'm gonna have it, but I think I want like a guest room, a bathroom, and then maybe a kids room with some kids toys. It doesn't go up yeah, it doesn't go down. And then I think my favorite part of all times is gonna be this area, which I think we'll do last. But this is gonna be like our giant like library observatory kind of thing. I think it's gonna be really cool. I know it doesn't really look like a mansion, but it is pretty big. It's just kind of in tight quarters. So I guess you could call it like a mini mansion if you want to, but oh well. All right, so let's go ahead and just jump right into this. I just wanted to give you guys a little tour a little bit. Let's go ahead and decorate the living room. I just kind of did like a little layout. So, well, we know we want the fireplace right there. So let's go ahead. Well, we don't want to go up. We need to put the walls up. All right, so let's go ahead and get us some floors. With this being said, this is my first time doing this, so bear with me. I'm not used to talking and building. Like it's just not something I do. It makes me a little nervous, but we're gonna go ahead and I think this kind of floor looks kind of nice. Just because I'm going for like a more magical like kind of feeling, you know? You feel me? Um, all this stuff moved into my inventory. What the helly man? All right, we'll fix that in a minute. That's like, but also to let you guys know, if you guys are gonna download this house, if you guys are gonna use this house, just make sure you have move objects on when you enter the house because that's how I got everything in my family inventory. Most of these flowers and stuff are debug items. So if you want to go to the debug, I mean, I can leave it on the screen too of the cheats that I use for everything. Well, I mean, my sister can, but it's fine. All right, let's go ahead and get some wallpaper. I think we definitely need some wallpaper up in here. But what kind of wallpaper? Well, I know since this is the fireplace, we should have like kind of like a rock and stone, maybe. Let's go ahead and just do something like this. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I like to do. I don't know, many people don't do this, but I kind of like to. I like to just kind of make like a little, okay, see, yeah, it's deleting everything that I put out there. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and put that on. bb.move objects on. Okay, so let's go ahead and now when we build, it shouldn't delete anything. Yeah, see, we're good. But I like to just put like this flooring in and kind of like give it like a raise with the platform. Easy way to do that for me, I don't know, everybody's different. It's just like give it like build a fence around it and it's easy to make. So and then I'm gonna go out here because this is my famous thing to do. I'm gonna grab one of no, I think I'm gonna use something different. I like to put like little flag not flagpoles, what the hell? We're not doing flagpoles. We do need uh I don't know. I think I want like kind of wanted like stone like that maybe, but like at the same time, well that one's kind of nice. So if we just go ahead and do one of those there, copy this, do another one right there. Do you think our fireplace will still fit? Let's find out, and then we'll go ahead and we'll decorate the walls and stuff. But like I said, this video is something that we wanted to give a try, just to see how everybody liked it. Because not everybody's in for the building, and not a lot of people are into decorating. So it's just like I want to make sure everybody's happy with things that I do. So I'm trying to just switch it up a little bit and maybe get out of my comfort zone, maybe. But yeah, I get stuck in my comfort zone a lot. So let's go ahead and just get us a little base there. I do love black, you know. Have you guys seen my previous videos? Black is like my go-to color to use. But it fits so nicely like in all my builds. Like it doesn't to me it doesn't look repetitive. It looks kind of like laid out the right way. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but it kind of makes sense to me. Um, let's go ahead and get a wallpaper. We need a wallpaper. Fun fact, guys, I do not like figuring out wallpaper. I really don't. I kind of like this one. And another thing is I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone with this build a little bit, kind of do some things that I don't normally do. But I hope if you guys are watching this that you guys like these kind of builds. I've been kind of in a treehouse building kind of funk lately, and I think they're turning out so good. So if you guys also want to see those, you can always go to my channel and I have them in my playlist as the treehouse speed builds. So, and you know what? I don't like the color of that. I feel like it's too black. Too black. Let's just do like a white. And then maybe let's go into the living room now because we decorated that. I don't think I want to put curtains up, honestly, because I love these stained glass windows. So let's go ahead and get a TV. Ooh, that fits like perfectly. Look at that. It's just like a snap in place, right? Well, you don't want it too high because then they're going to crank their necks. The Sims won't crank their necks, but I sure in the hell would if I was sitting there. All right. And these couches, by the way, are maker couches. And these are the couches I wanted to use. So that's why they're sitting there. I also kind of wanted to map it out so that way I wasn't coming in here completely blind. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do. But oh, flippin' cute. I love them. It was like a free pack to download. So I downloaded it because, well, they're beautiful. Another one is picking a gosh darn rug, which this actually seemed way simpler. Yeah. It seemed way simpler because I just fell in love with that rug. And I don't want it too close to my flippin' fireplace either because it's gonna freaking set on fire every time I have a rug right in front of a fireplace. Catches on fire. Ooh, we can actually use, I think, like a one of these table, like these big tables. But now the question is, what table do we want to use that goes with our living room? But I want like a big center. Oh, look at that table. See, some of these things I don't use because I'm not comfortable using them. Well, like it's not like I'm not comfortable. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. I'm weird, okay? Oh my God. Lilac Canopy Manor can be freaking purple coffee table, but the couches are blue and I don't want to change I kind of like the blue living room. So maybe if I just go, would that be, that's not too much blue, I don't think. But like I was saying before I got into this like whole rant thing, if you guys want, you guys can hit that like subscribe. You can hit that like button and that subscribe button and it will really help out. I post every Monday, Tuesday, no, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's when they get uploaded. Like I said, I've been doing a whole bunch of tree houses lately. So if that's something you guys enjoy, you guys are more than welcome to check it out. I hope you guys do enjoy it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I think we need some end tables here to put some lamps on, don't you think? And then maybe, I don't know, because I think I'm gonna have like a little seating area over here, even though we're gonna have like a library up there. I just kind of want to put a couple bookshelves here. I mean, you can't have too many bookshelves, right? I don't know, honestly, if it interferes with the Sims though, so we'll see. Also, if you guys want another fun fact, whoa, if you guys also want another fun fact about me is when I decorate, I don't usually overclutter my builds just because it's too much. Like it's honestly, it becomes too much to me out. And I love everybody else's that can clutter. Me, when I clutter, it just doesn't seem right. So, let's go ahead and we need something in this corner. So let's go ahead and get what do we want? Well, mm, so hard. I like these little plants though. See, decorating with you guys is like making me nervous because I'm like, nah, what do I do? But it's all right. We'll figure this out. We got this. All right. So we're in the miscellaneous decorations. Let's go ahead and just find some stuff, just a little bit of stuff. Because, like I said, I don't overclutter. I'm not a big overclutter person. And I'm happy with whoever overclutters. Like, I love it for them. But for me, it's not a thing, really. So. We're gonna put that little there. I don't know. It kind of looks cute. Kind of just fits in here. So we're just gonna toss it up there. That's what I usually do when I build. I just go in and I'm just like, what would look cute? What is the vibe that I'm going for, you know? So we of course need some wood stacks. Who doesn't need wood stacks for their thing? They do live in I took over the Freyer's house. I think you guys all know who that is, but I took over their house and well, that's cute. I took over their house. So they're in Windenburg, and I heard it gets pretty cold. So got a couple fireplaces, you know? Okay, so now let's just go back through. I want to add this into our painting office. So we're just going to go ahead and throw this up here. This could be like a potentially a pretty big, uh, pretty long build. But I hope you guys are good. I just figured I could sit here and I could chit chat with you guys. I could like go over like mainly my channel of like what my channel is about if you guys don't know what it's about and what I do on it. Um, I'm pretty cool, I would say myself. I mean, socially awkward a little bit, but that's fine. Who isn't socially awkward nowadays, right? Because I know I am. We're gonna go ahead, or do I like this one? I think I like that one better. Kind of going for like I said, like a little artsy vibe kind of feeling. So, and they're gonna have like one or two kids. Well, the Freyas is all like roommates, I do believe, is what they are, but that's fine. Like I said in my bio, I destroy families sometimes. Well, I'm pretty sure I killed one of them actually, but they're still alive right now because I shut my game down. But I was like taking screenshots of like the water running and stuff like that. And yeah, one drowned in the pool over in the corner over there. Not my fault, right? I didn't do it. That was on them. I think I like this light. I think it's this one. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it here just for a minute. And if it's not that light, I'll change it. But I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's this light. I like that light. So we're going to delete that light. Because we're going to make like a little sitting area, a little book nook over here. I don't know. That light's just going to sit there for a second. We do need to find some lights for over here. We need, I don't know. Like it's so hard. Like decorating is so hard for me, honestly. Go ahead and just throw that in the middle because who doesn't love candles? I sure love candles, but let's make that purple because it is a lilac. 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 I like that light, but I don't like that light, if that makes sense, you know? Kind of like that light. Oh, and that also comes in purple, but that doesn't match our couch. So black it is. Doesn't match, you go black. You stick to the colors you know. And mine is black and purple. That's another reason why I came up with like Lilac Canopy Manor, is because it is kind of cute. It really is, not gonna lie. We need another. So now the question of the day is, should they have pets here? I think they should definitely have like a pet maybe. So let's go ahead into the kitchen area, which I still don't know why all the animal stuff is in the kitchen area. So I think this house would be perfect for like a dog. So if we just go ahead and just pop one of those bad boys down like that. I don't like when everything is like straight on. So, oh, they could have a purple bed. And then we're gonna, of course, have some plants. Because who doesn't love plants, you know? I don't use enough plants, I think, sometimes. I really don't use enough plants. I really need to get that pack that has all the plants in it, like all the hanging plants and all that. I don't know. I think it's nature something. I don't know. But so now we are gonna go ahead and go back to the living room. All right, let's try that again. I was recording, but my mic was like pushed up because I was talking to my wife and I forgot to put it down when I hit record again. So, anyways, I put some bookshelves there. I did a little thing. That's not probably functional, but that's all right. Let's get back into it. Speed run over. We need some chairs. I want to try to get as much done in this episode as I can, honestly, but I don't know how well that's gonna work out. You guys also have to let me know what you guys think of this part. Do you guys like it like this, or would you guys like to have everything in a speed build? I mean, I know I'm not the best talker or whatnot, but it'll be fine. You guys don't mind, I don't mind. If we're just here to chat and just to see what happens, let's go for it. So I think that looks cute, right? Um, let's go ahead and put a plant there, and then we'll put a picture here, and then maybe like a little rug, a little table maybe, like that little one that I just had. I know, sorry, I'm going so fast now, but I feel like we're now not in like a rush, but like I feel like I'm talking too much, so I need to get the show on the road. And then maybe I can put like a decoration there, but then we need a plant. So, so at least you guys are inside my head of what really happens when I'm building. I couldn't make a voiceover. Well, I cannot make a voiceover of me building the actual build because that was so freaking stressful. It wasn't even funny. My tree houses, they have been fun and I love doing them. Like they've been my favorite thing to do so far, but they are probably the most challenging, and I think that's what I like about them. I'm gonna keep these brown. Back to that. Um, decoration. Decoration. We need clutter. We need to put something on that. Like, like what? I don't know. This is how I also find my other clutter too. Like for my, like I'm like, oh, that looks good here. And then so I'll just like quickly zoom up and place it down and then I'll come back to doing what I'm doing. If that makes sense. I know. You guys really don't understand how weird I actually am because my speed builds hide that very well. Um, and my sister does a lot of cutting out of things that I do. I mean, I know I do let's plays, but I'm mainly talking in that. But like, what do you really talk about when you're decorating? You know, if that makes sense. I want a cow plant on one of these shelves. I think that would be cool, right? Who doesn't love a cow plant? See, I'm just like, that would look cool. We could have some like what? Make that make sense. What are you doing? Why won't you go up there? I mean, I can use a cheat for that, but I feel like that takes way more time than I actually want to spend on that right now. See, like these. I want that good to go there. Um, I really want to know why that freaking book won't go there. Like, is it everything? So I can only put stuff on the bottom shelf. Are you guys that, are you guys that rude? Why? Ugh. I mean, I can move it up with some, but that's just, it's too much time that I don't want to do right now. I kind of just want to chill, but that's gonna tick me off. All right, well, X made that. Let's go ahead and go to a rug. We're getting off track here. I want a circle rug. You know, also, they don't really have good circle rugs. I kind of like this one. It's kind of artsy vibe, right? I don't know about this color. Now that I said something, I'm gonna actually like my brain's gonna remember to like figure out the color before I place it down. Oh my God, that is kind of cute. I mean, it is like a these colors are all over the place, but just think of like an artsy sim. Like, you know, I'm thinking of the artsy sim that they're just like they're kind of chaotic, if that makes sense. It's like a chaotic, like they love everything. I said chaotic like three times. I'm so sorry. But like they love everything. They love different styles and like they're just so into that, you know? That's the type of people that I'm going for that's living here with their children. So, I mean, when you guys download this, you guys can create your own vision. I also have the shell up on my thing, on my gallery. Sorry. It is up on my gallery. mystical with two Y's because I couldn't for some reason have the same as my YouTube name. But that I won't get into that. It really frustrated me because I was like, what? And this sad clown looks like he totally belongs right there, you know? So we're gonna put him there. We need some more clutter. I don't know, it kind of just fits in, right? Maybe if this lamp was just like over a little bit more, I don't know. And if you guys are watching this and you guys are liking this video, um, and you guys have some ideas of what you want to see in the next room that obviously that we haven't finished here now, um, just go ahead and let me know and I will totally like take your advice and do it. Because I get like right now I have such anxiety because I feel like I'm taking so long to do what I'm doing, but I'm trying to relax and focus and just chit chat with you guys. Um, but that bookshelf is still gonna make me mad because all these stuff I want to place on there, but can I place on there? No. So now I'm looking for something to place on there. And I also ugh, still making me mad. Maybe I could put like a little candle there. That's kind of cute. Um, let's get a blue candle. Their vibe is kind of like blues and purples and like their flowers outside. This looks very empty. We need to place something there. You know what I've been doing recently? Placing light switches. You know, I can't say that I've been doing that recently, but um, why would I have a light switch? What the frick, Misty? Put the light switch in here. Um, because I will start placing them and then I totally forget that I'm placing them. So that's cool. But that's all right. So let's go ahead and add in. I also like to zoom in to think, okay, what do I need to fill in still? So I could say that area is a little bit done, I would say. Let's go. Yeah, okay. We're looking here. And let's just see here. Whoa, hold up. Let's just see what would look good on any of these walls. Okay. That's the first step that I take. I'm like, all right. I zoomed out. I looked at all the walls, so I know kind of what I'm looking for. And I already have the vibe and the style in my head. So I'm like, I go through here, just like I'm doing now. I go through here and I'm like, oh, that would look good on that wall over there in like the left corner. And then I go and place it and I go back to do what I'm doing because ADHD, I will continue doing what I'm doing over there instead of where I'm at. And that's not cool to you guys because that's a little too much work. I like this guy. Whoa, he's massive. Is there somewhere I could put him that doesn't look utterly stupid? Okay, well, everywhere here looks utterly stupid. This elephant looks utterly cute, actually. And I want you to go here. Utterly cute elephant is gonna be white. He's just so freaking adorable. See, that's the kind of artsy people that I'm going for. They're just kind of like, oh man, that looks dope. And they put it in their in their living room, I guess. I don't know. But it's fine. And this is cute, actually. And it's got like a purple tone to it. I love it. That would actually kind of look cute over here. Like they don't got all their shit together, you know? That's the kind of family that I'm going for. And that's quite all right. They don't need to have all their shit together. I do want to add over here in this corner, um, like I almost put a kid's bed. Like what? Maybe they're gonna have like these kids, like this is a mansion. Um, but I'm not going for like the richy rich mansion. I'm going for like the cozy vibes. And this TV is trucking crooked. I'm going for like the cozy vibes and like yes, they have money, but they're like, they spend their money on their kids and just, yeah. So I'm gonna go with that route. Let's go ahead and give them like, but the whole rant of that was I wanted to get them like, they're gonna have like a few doll houses, I believe, around here because, like I said, they're gonna have like their room and stuff like that. But this is pretty big, and you kind of have to fill it with what you can, with it looking okay and making sense at the same time. But like I said, I'm not an over clutterer, so um, this this house won't be over cluttered. So if you're like me and you don't really like over cluttered things, welcome to my page because I'm here to help you not have too much clutter. Clutter looks nice, like don't get me wrong. But for one, I can't do it in my Sims. It's too much sometimes. Like they already get stuck and they're already bugged as is. And also, I do not have the patience for all that clutter. Like you guys do an amazing job for everybody that clutters, but not something I can do. So let's go ahead and put down another random plant because we need something over here. Just going with like cute stuff that kind of like mismatch items. That's what I'm going for, you know? When I first started building this, because my sister's like, well, I think since you're doing really good at the tree houses, maybe you should do a mansion. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll give it a try. At first, I was highly doubting this was actually going to work out very well, but I ended up doing it, and I think it turned out pretty well, I would say so. Um, I mean, there obviously it could be better, like obviously. I understand that, but from where I feel like from where I started, it's is that too much plant? I didn't realize there was a plant up there. Oh, it's all right. We can have plants. Plants don't hurt anybody. What do I stick in this corner? Say what? I don't know what I stick in that corner. I do need another light. So maybe because I got both windows there. And I have a window here, but I need a side table. Maybe, just maybe. See, you just go in circles and you think about it and you'll figure this out. Do you think dogs could actually use that under there? Because I want a little table over here. Here, you can have your plant back though. Because pets matter too, and if they love their plants, they gotta have their plants. Is it kind of weird that the dog bed is like shoved underneath the staircase? But it'll be fine. I do want an end table over here though, so let's go ahead and get an end table. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer shot side, maybe like 40 minutes each video, I'm thinking, if you guys are liking this first part. If you guys are not liking this first part, I will see what else I can do. But I am actually kind of having fun with it. Not gonna lie. Like I'm just vibing with everything that's happening right now. Chit-chatting, and it was also like I said, I have a let's play, but I don't really um go all full in about myself because I'm in there to play my game. And here we're just here to build and talk. That's what I feel like you guys need to know, the real mystical here. Um I really like that. Why I like that, I don't know. But you also know what I like. Um Not, I did like that, but that's not what I wanted. Maybe one of these lights. Obviously not the yellow, but we're just gonna go ahead and stick this light here. Yeah, just like that. And then we're gonna get, oh, fudge sickle. Okay, so maybe if we do this, put the light like over here. Maybe just like that. Well, obviously get it out of the wood because that's not realistic. Change the color because that color is pissing me off. Kind of like that one. We need to get a mirror. I like to have a mirror in my living room because you know how sometimes when you're playing The Sims, let me know if this is how it is with you guys too, but if you guys are playing The Sims and your Sim, say, wants to go and do charisma, everybody has to use the bathroom or everybody needs to go in your bedroom when you want to all of a sudden learn charisma. It's like, what the hell is happening? So I always like to kind of stick mirrors throughout the house. Um, just because I need to learn my charisma in peace and they're not giving that to me. But, so down in the comments below, let me know. Let me know if that pisses you off because it sure as hell pisses me off. Maybe I'm the only one that is actually having that issue. I might be. But all right. I don't I do want to copy this right here to stick over here maybe. I know that's the mud room over there, but you also can have freaking umbrellas, you know? And one more thing for the kid over here. Go to kids. Let's go ahead and get a toy chest. That's right. That's what I was going for. A toy chest. And we're gonna go ahead and just stick it right there. That's kind of like their little play area. And then I think we're missing like maybe a painting over here because I feel like we don't actually have enough paintings in this area. I think I have one. Oh, and I have Mr. Elephant over there. But I like Mr. Elephant. Mr. Elephant, I didn't know existed. So I must have passed over him like 600 times. We need to put something over there by that thing. This thing. Let's go. I know also that some people do like they'll speed up the build and like talk over it. I didn't know if that's also something you guys would like me to do instead of this way. I don't know. I just I thought this way would be neat. Change it up a little bit. Get out of my comfort zone. We need to find a mother trucking painting to put over there, and it's gonna upset me if I don't find one. Paintings always take me also 20 years to find. But here is a purple one, and that kind of matches our story a little bit. See, I don't over decorate. Like, I really don't. Like, this is pretty much going to be what we call the house. And then I turn off the lights, see if everything, yeah, everything lights up pretty well. Yeah, everything lights up. Look at that. All right. And also, like, if you guys are still watching this video and you guys are seeing things, um, and you want me to add something in a house, if I go back into decorating the way I am now, um, I don't know. You guys can let me know down below what if you guys want me to add something or you feel like something is missing. Like I feel like this guy needs to go over here because he's just so stinking adorable. They're so stinking adorable. So let's go ahead and copy this flooring into here. Let's go ahead and this is going to be our mud room. So we're also going to take this painting because I am a copy and paste kind of person. That's just who I am. I love copying and pasting. I really do. Like on the outside, I did something a little different, but and we also have to burglar alarm, of course. We got our little um thingy there. Now, these things that I want, I don't know where to find them. I know it comes with seasons, maybe. It's like the mm, surfaces, maybe miscellaneous. I can never find it. You know what you have in your like, I don't know. I don't know. This is not. Is it in displays? I think it might be in displays. All right, like go all the way to the bottom. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I think so, maybe. I do like this though, so I think we need that, maybe. But it that doesn't look right over there, so maybe we put that there. And then we go ahead and squeeze this over here, put this down into the crevice. Go ahead and change the color of that, maybe. Could maybe like that. It's kind of cute. And then we're going to go ahead and just fix that because that's a little uneven and it's going to tick me off. But anyways, back to what I was doing. Um, you know those things. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about. These things. Yeah. Those things. What are these things? I don't know, but that's what I was talking about. That's what I wanted. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw this down. I thought there was different ones, but I guess we'll take these. Can't really complain, even because I didn't even know what I was talking about. So maybe we just need to scoot this over to the side. Does not look right. Let me just fit them in there. Yeah, these weren't the ones. I don't know which ones I was talking about. Those ones. Let's just check out the colors here. Kind of like that color. I should have grabbed something to drink, man. My mouth is parched. Okay. I mean, it's three of the same ones. I don't think I like that. So maybe delete that. I guess this is also another debate. Does anybody like washer and dryers in this game? Like, is that a thing? Because we're gonna stick one in this mudroom. Is it a good idea? Probably not. But is that all right? Yeah. And if you guys don't like washers and dryers, feel free to throw them out, but I need to cover that area. So go to kids clutter because I think I can get some stuff to put around there. I think like the backpack and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cute. Maybe some shoes up here. Like they're just like extra shoes for everybody, the kids' shoes and stuff. So we got a little bucket over in this bucket. Well, that bucket can go up there, I guess. Oops, go down. Shit. Yeah, that bucket doesn't look bad there if we just change the color maybe to like that. Can we change these shoes? No. I want to change shoes. Can we change the shoes? Oh, we can change the shoes. I didn't know we could change the shoes. I never really ever changed the shoes, honestly, when I placed this kind of stuff. In my other builds, I never really kind of changed the shoes. I kind of just leave the shoes the way the shoes are. I don't know. I don't know. Like I told you, you guys are fully getting to know me right now. We need another plant. We definitely need another plant. Plant City. I feel like this is such a good. It's so cute already. Oh, fudge. We need a light. Should we have wall lights or a ceiling light? Let's go all the way down to the ceiling. What are we feeling for the ceiling? This is kind of cute, actually. Not gonna lie, it's kind of adorable. It is kind of adorable, and that window is not lining up where I need it to. So we're gonna just toss that down there. Change the color to that. Maybe we're missing a rug. A rug could always do good. So maybe like this rug's kind of cute actually. Oops, that's like not right there. It's kind of cute. It is kind of adorable. So let's go ahead and just change the color to match our vibes. Let's go ahead and put the walls up just to kind of see what we're working with. We definitely could use something on this wall, I think. So, because it's kind of bare as is. So let's go ahead and go into the decorations and get wall clutter. Let's go see what they have up in here. So we could put a broom over here because, of course, you need a broom, right? Not like you can really use it in The Sims, but sure. Let's go put up our walls again because I feel like this is gonna be real cute somewhere, like right there. Not even gonna lie, that looks like cute right there. And then we're going to go ahead and just see what else we could use in this mudroom area. Um, I chose this to be the mudroom because of I want another one of these. I chose this to be the mudroom because just because there's like the pool there and then they got that there and the pond down there, it's just an easy access point, if that makes sense. So we got a cute little mudroom. I think it's adorable. It's kind of like the vibe that I was going through. I do need a basket, maybe. So let's go on. I want to go into the clutter. Thought we could put those there, but I guess not. Maybe just add like some bins, because who doesn't need bins? And it kind of makes it look a little bit more lived in, a tad bit, but this video is going to be so long, and I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm having lots of fun with it, so it's actually like becoming like my favorite right now. It's just so relaxing. That's what I'm saying. It's just relaxing. Just talking, interacting more because I feel like I need to start doing that. I feel like I don't interact enough with things or people. Not things. I mean, like with people, like I don't interact enough. I'm a little shy. All right. So that's cute. I'm not gonna lie. That's cute. Our living room is freaking adorable. All right. Last one and then out. We didn't get as far as I wanted, but I think where'd my door go? What the what the hell happened to my door? There it is. Um, I know I didn't get as far as I wanted to get in this build, but I mean I had to like give you guys a tour and stuff like that too, like to kind of show you guys what I was doing. Um, so yeah. We need tile for our bathroom. Because this is like cozy vibes to me. Like this is what I imagine being cozy. I feel like this living room needs a little bit more stuff, but I really think it looks cozy. Like it's like something I would do. But any hooser. Everyone has their own style, you know? Like I always have to tell myself that, like, because I'm like, oh man, this is too much, or like, am I doing too much? But it's like everybody has their own style, and like some people do like other people's style, so it's like, don't worry about it, Misty. You're doing fine. I don't like picking tiles for my bathroom either. Also, when I do my speed builds on my bathrooms, I don't do speed builds on my bathroom. I literally decorate the bathroom off camera because that's how much I do not like doing it. I don't like to do bathrooms, but I am willing to do a bathroom today. So we got the door there. I think we can have a shower here. Now remember, they're gonna have kids and probably like lots of guests over and family and friends. So we need to get we need to get a cool shower. Can we get a cool shower? Do they have cool showers? Kind of like this one, maybe? It kind of goes, I don't want to put it too close to there. So maybe we just stick it there. But I don't like how that I this part, like the shower hose, I have to have like make sure it's like, oh, I can't put it there. Maybe this way. It has to be up against the wall because like realistically, it has to be kind of, right? Unless you go through like the floor or some shit. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a toilet. Oh shit, I have no money. I forgot I was playing with I thought I was using a whole different thing. What? BB, wait, huh? Mother load. What am I doing wrong? Testing cheats on. Okay. Mother load. I don't get it. Mother load. Why isn't it giving me money? All right, everybody, I'm back. Sorry, that like was so annoying. I don't know what was happening. I was typing in everything and I couldn't get to work, so I had to like evict this poor family. I had to evict them and actually like I'm so sorry about that. But I had to evict them so that way I could have like money. Um, because it wouldn't let me do anything, so I don't know what was happening with it. Let's go ahead and just get a toilet for here. We definitely need some something on the walls here and maybe some towels. We'll just have some towels going right here. Some nice little kitty towels. Let's change the gotta have some kids' towels for your bathroom, you know? We do need a paper this thing. We do need one of those. I also want this thing. I love this thing. This thing is I'm obsessed with this thing. I want a flower. Also obsessed with this one. I am really obsessed with this one, but I want this to go on this side because I kind of have that little flower there, but just toss that down, change the color of this to like this. We could have like our counters. Well, yeah, our counters because I want to have counters. I like counters. Let's go ahead and just give you I'm going all blue, I know, but it's like I love this counter. I love it with a passion. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna get a couple sinks because, like I said, they are rich. They are like they have money. Well, they didn't at this point. I had to. The Freyas didn't have money, that's for sure. These are just like artists, you know? What the hell's happening? Oh, I see. Wait. Yeah, I see. Okay. I get it. Don't you worry. I get it. All right. We need some mirrors in here, so let's go ahead and just plop down some mirrors. Because like I told you guys, I do not like decorating bathrooms. Who likes decorating bathrooms? Everybody vote down below if you like decorating bathrooms. Because I do not. I don't know, it's just something about bathrooms. It's so boring. But I'm doing it because I don't do it very often. I usually just I already put one of those plants down, so I need to calm down. Need to calm down with that plant. Let's go ahead and stick like, I don't know what to stick there. This plant's kind of cute. I'm trying to like stick with the vibe too, you know? And then we also need to go back to the accent walls here, and we need to get some toothbrushes. Gotta have toothbrushes. We need a hand towel, so we're just gonna go ahead and plop one of those down. Let's go plop this down right here. That's a good spot for it. It's kind of empty, so we'll just go and plop it down right there. We do need some lights, of course, of course, of course. You can't forget the lights. I don't know why I like these lights. There's just something about them. I think it's the stained glass in them. What do you think? I think so. They're so cute. Go and fix this. And then we'll go over here and throw a rug down in front of the bathtub. Like that. Well, maybe not that rug. Let's go throw some purple in there. They don't have enough purple. We need some more accent. We need to get a basket. Let's go just the full white basket. We're gonna plop it down right there. And then maybe last but not least, maybe we need a. I also like to have these paintings like kind of like by the stairs, like it's like a family picture. I think that's cute. Turn that blue. I don't know if they can use those stairs, so I'm sorry if they cannot. If they cannot, that's the reason, or it's the dog bed. I haven't tried it yet. Like I said, we're trying all new things here today. So, all right. So I think we are good. We have our bathroom, we have our mud room, and we completed our living room. This was really fun to do. Um, I really did have fun, and I know it's going to be like a longer video, but if you guys end up liking seeing something like this, maybe I'll do it a little bit more often of where it's not a full speed build. Maybe I'll just do the shell as a speed build and I'll like decorate and talk with you guys just to, get to know each other, maybe get some ideas down in the comments, see what's happening, see what you guys like and what you guys don't like and what you guys want to see more of. So I really like this. I hope you guys are too. If you guys haven't seen already, make sure you guys go to that first video and watch how this house was built. This is Lilac Canopy Manor. I have to remember that. Um, I got lilac because I put a lot of like flowers down and stuff like that. So yeah, it the shell is down on my gallery, so you guys, like I said, can go download that. It's mystical, but with two Y's and not just one. Um, yeah, so if you guys are liking this, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know down below if you guys would like to see something more like this. Until next time, bye.